Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. I'm Tara. I'm a mindfulness meditation teacher, and I am also participating in Dry January. Today is day 24. We only have 1 week left. It's been a week. I'm exhausted. and usually I see Friday as my day to let go after a busy work week, and to kick off the weekend. And as I've often poured myself a drink at this time, I've had thoughts like, I deserve this, or in many cases, after the week I had, I really need this. These thoughts feed the alcohol core beliefs that Molly Watts talks about in the Alcohol Minimalist podcast, namely the beliefs that alcohol relieves stress and alcohol is my reward. Particularly on Friday night, people often use alcohol as a way of unwinding or as a prize, right, for getting through a hectic week. But as I've discussed before, after that initial light and euphoric buzz, continuing to drink brings on the negative effects that aren't so rewarding to our minds, bodies, and bank accounts. The headache that I get, the sluggish feeling the next morning, the crappy sleep, they all have felt less than rewarding. So today's meditation will speak to those beliefs and prompt us to question what we truly find rewarding. Just to give a quick review again, these RAIN meditations are designed to recognize any beliefs that feed our habits, or any cravings or challenging feelings that arise in response to our efforts. Allow those beliefs or feelings to be present without judging them. Investigate and challenge them. And N, nurture ourselves with loving kindness and body awareness. Okay, so let's begin. At this point, I invite you to find a position that will be comfortable for you, but allow you to be alert for the next 15 minutes or so. You can either sit upright in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, your hands resting on your lap or arm rests, your back against your seat back. Or if you prefer, you're welcome to sit on the floor, maybe on a cushion or a yoga mat. Or if it suits you best today, you can lie down. Just find what your body needs at the moment and go ahead and take that position. I'll wait a couple of seconds. And once you find the position that best suits you, you can go ahead and lower your gaze. You can either close your eyes altogether or just rest your gaze on an object, maybe 2 or 3 feet in front of you. And as you get situated, just do your best to relax any obvious areas of physical tension. We'll be doing a body scan in a little bit, but just anything that's obvious, try to relax it. And then bring your attention to your breath, breathing deeply into your belly for 3 seconds, holding for 2 seconds, and exhaling for 4 seconds from your belly and your chest. Good. Breathing in for 3, hold for 2, and out for 4. One more time in, hold, and out. Good. And now allow your breath to be natural. If the breath is not a good anchor for you, you might zoom in on a different sensation, such as where your body makes contact with your seat or the earth. Sound can also serve as a great home base. You might tune into the soft noises around you, or perhaps outside your door, outside your window. With a peaceful, curious attention, just feel the sensations of your chosen anchor, moment to moment. And now take a scan of your body, starting with the crown of your head and working your way down your scalp, relaxing your hairline, your forehead, and temples, softening your eyebrows, eyelids, the corners of your eyes, the nose, cheeks, jaw, the corners of your mouth, even your tongue and your gums. The base of your skull, down the back of your neck, and the front of your neck, kindly softening any tense areas. Move your attention down the shoulders, the upper back, and chest. Down the arms, hands, fingers, and down the torso, and lower back. Into the pelvis and bottom. Continue to relax any tight spots. Moving down, soften your hips, thighs, hamstrings, knees, shins, calves, ankles, the tops of the feet, the toes, the soles of your feet. And finally, draw your attention to where your body makes contact with your seat or the ground beneath you. Here you might let out a sigh and imagine melting downward as the whole body breathes. Just allow the earth to cradle you. And now call to mind your intention for this month, whether it's to stop drinking altogether, to only drink on certain days, or to reduce the number of drinks you have within a given time period, or to manage another habit that doesn't serve you. Just visualize that intention as clearly as possible. What does that intention mean to you right now and to your plans for this evening? As you become aware of your intention, recognize any challenging feelings that may arise in response, whether you sense some resistance, doubt, anxiety, or a craving. Just take a moment to be aware of those feelings. What sensations are you most aware of? What thoughts or images arise? If your thoughts are racing, or if you're not sensing much at all, you can recognize that too without judgment. Just be aware of whatever is most dominant, perhaps the overall tone of the moment. And now just allow this dominant feeling to be. Pause for a moment and accept its presence. You might mentally whisper yes or welcome. If you find yourself saying no to the experience, you can say yes to that feeling of resistance too. Whatever's there, this belongs. This too. You are simply observing its presence. Mindfulness has room for all of it. To investigate, zoom in on that dominant thought or feeling and approach it with curiosity as if you're meeting it for the first time. If you could personify this thought or feeling, what would it look like? How old are they? How tall are they? How are they dressed? Let them speak to you. What does their voice sound like? What do they believe? What stories do they tell you? What do they think will happen if you don't indulge tonight? Just listen to their response. And now draw your attention back to your breath, breathing naturally. And take another quick scan of your body. Where do you feel this emotion or thought? How does it feel? You might name any physical sensations related to it, such as tightness, throbbing, burning, heaviness. And now ask this emotion or thought, what do you need? How do you want me to be with you? Listen to their answer. To nurture that feeling, you might place your hand on your heart or wherever your body is affected, feeling the warmth and reassurance from your palm. You may imagine pulling a younger version of yourself onto your lap and embracing them. Or you might call on the presence of someone you consider deeply loving and understanding, such as a grandparent, pet, or child, or a spiritual figure. Just picture them in front of you and feel their compassion flowing into you, supporting you. And now say this to yourself: I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to have peace. I deserve to sleep well. I deserve to be free of inner and outer harm. And now picture yourself with all of these things: happiness, good health, peace, rest, and freedom from harm. See it in close detail as if you're looking at a photograph. See your face, your posture, your surroundings. What does all of that look like? And now envision a bright gold sun shining down on that picture and on you. Feel its warmth all over. You deserve this. You deserve this. Rest here in this feeling for 1 minute. When you are ready, draw your attention back to your contact with the earth, its sounds, your breath. If you haven't, you may now open your eyes, slowly focusing on the objects in front of you. If it feels good, you may stretch or bend over. And if you're lying down, please take it slow as you return to an upright posture. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I will be back at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight, and then I'll be doing these meditations again next week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at what I call the witching hour. So Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and again 6 p.m. Pacific, and on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, and again 5 p.m. Pacific. You're welcome to listen to the recordings on the days in between meditations and just try to keep these exercises in your back pocket as you move forward. So if you feel a craving arise, you might pause for a minute, just tune into your breath or another anchor that we've practiced. Recognize any cravings or difficult feelings that arise and try to accept them as natural and allow them to be there without judging yourself for them. You don't have to identify with them. They're just things that come up and they go. They come and go. That's part of being human. You might nurture yourself by offering some loving kindness statements or visualizations like we practiced today. And just try to remind yourself of any successes you've had so far and what truly brings you happiness and helps you feel good. Thank you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.